Hey babe, I'm taking you out to celebrate today. We're all set.
You mean you found a job?
Yes, everything's gonna be alright. We should go somewhere nice. It's party time.
Sure, I'd love to celebrate with you. I've been worried about our savings running out. Your unemployment insurance ran out 2 months ago.
I know, don't worry. Mother has agreed to give me a salary to help run the restaurant. My mom's been handling things herself, but it's a lot of work. This is a chance to help her out and spend more time with her.
Oh, so you're gonna be working at the restaurant? I hadn't even thought of that. It was really nice of your mother to help pay for a lawyer. She's such a sweetheart. Are you sure she doesn't mind paying you a salary? I hear it's tough running a small business, especially a local diner like that. I thought she's been doing it all herself because of financial issues.
Nah, my mother just can't ask for help. She's as tough as they come. Her paying me will make me more comfortable asking her for help.
I suppose I can see that. She does seem to be super independent. I don't know how she manages it all herself. She must be working from day to night.
She's used to it. Ever since my dad passed, she's been running that place all by herself. She's even converted the whole kitchen to face the counter so she can do the customer service and cooking at the same time. She is like a hummingbird. She just keeps going and going, but I think it's starting to wear her down a bit. She's getting older.
What is she, like 60? I think you're right. She shouldn't be working that much every day.
She's 58. She doesn't really complain about anything. She would never tell me if she was sick. Anyway, this is a good thing. We're okay financially, and I'm sure she's gonna feed us whether we like it or not. Growing up, she was always busy with my father working in that diner, but she always made sure I was well fed. It's her way of showing affection, I guess.
That's so sweet. I'm surprised you didn't turn out chunkier.
Oh, I was a chunky kid. I grew out of it in high school, though.
So, about your mom, I was thinking maybe I can go help out too. It was supposed to be a family diner to begin with. I'm sure an extra pair of hands wouldn't hurt.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that.
Why not? It'd give me a chance to get to know her better too. We've hardly had time to spend together since she's always working.
You have to understand, she's already paying me. I don't think she'd be willing to pay you as well. I basically had to twist her arm to hire me. She basically thinks I can't get hired anywhere else because I got a police record from that thing.
But that's not true. You said you want to help your mother. Do you really think you can't get hired anywhere anymore?
No, listen, I had to make it sound like that so that she could take me on as staff. Have you not been listening this entire time? I'm trying to help my mother. That's why I had to guide her in the right direction, okay? She needs the help for sure.
So in that case, why shouldn't I go help as well? I don't need to get a salary. I'm starting to regret leaving my job when we got married. Not because of the money, I just miss doing something with my life.
Things were totally different when I told you to quit your job. I had a good job and we were talking about starting a family. Then all that crap happened. I got fired, got a criminal record, and here we are. Man, that really messed things up.
I know, but there's no point talking about it now. Let's think of it as a positive thing that led to you working closely with your mother. Things were difficult for a while, but I think this is our turning point.
Yeah, but that was all bullcrap. I mean, he was the boss's son. There was no way I could have beat him in court. That just goes to show how the world works. Rich folks getting away with stuff, and the average Joe getting stuck with the mess.
I know the results weren't what you wanted, but you did get drunk and cause all that trouble. We got through it, so we have to start anew. So, let me help you and your mom at the restaurant. I promise I won't step on anyone's toes.
I guess I could ask my mother and see what she says. She might just say no.
I think she likes me. I just have to go there and make myself useful. I'm sure I can manage.
Well, if she says yes, I won't stop you. I don't want you two ganging up on me, though.
Don't worry about that. How about you think of it as me going to learn your mother's recipes or something? Just being a good daughter-in-law.
She is a great cook. Learning how to cook like her would be a huge plus for me. All right, it's decided. You're hired.
I thought you had to ask your mother first.
She doesn't have to pay you, right? Just show up with me and start washing dishes or something. She can't fire you.
Are you sure?
It's fine. Just smile and insist on staying and she'll come around. Just remember, she doesn't know how to ask for help. She is a very proud lady.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll try to do my best. Where do you want to celebrate? We shouldn't spend too much money, so maybe somewhere nearby?
What are you talking about? Let's go spend some money. We've been drinking in for too long.
That was partially because of COVID, but I guess you're right. Okay, let's go out, but please don't get too drunk. We can come home and have a few drinks at home if you want.
Don't start this again. What's the point of going out if we're not going to enjoy ourselves? A few drinks isn't going to kill you. Loosen up a bit, won't you? Let's go to Sam's place on 4th. We haven't been in years.
Sam's place? That's more of a pub than a restaurant. Why don't we go to a nice Italian restaurant or something? We could have some wine.
Nope, I want to drink a beer in a fun place. Are you in or not?
Okay, fine. We'll go to Sam's place. This is a celebration for you, after all. I'm really excited about being with you and your mom and helping run a restaurant. I'm probably going to have to learn a lot, but it's going to be so fun.
Right, so meet up at Sam's place at 6 then.
Okay, see you there.
Wow, there's so many customers today. I'm always happy to see a lot of people here. Are you okay? You don't feel too tired, do you? Why don't you sit down for a bit and rest?
No, it's fine. You sit down. I'm fine. I don't need a rest. I can take it. I'm tough.
What about food? Are you hungry? Do you want something to eat?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I've actually just eaten. I had a sandwich before I came.
Why don't you eat something more? You might get hungry later if you don't eat enough now.
Thank you so much, but I don't need anything. I'm fine. I've eaten and I don't need to rest. If I want something, then I'll ask. Anyway, business seems to be really good for you. You seem to be selling a lot. Congratulations.
Really? It must be because of the cold weather. People want to come in and eat something warm. There has been a steady increase in the number of customers recently.
Do you think it's time that you employed some people to help you out? You'll get worn out if you have to do all this work on your own. Besides, business is good. You can afford to employ some staff. I feel guilty. You seem to be working harder than me.
No, it's fine. I don't need any help. I can manage here on my own. I've been doing this for so long that I've gotten used to it. It's really no problem for me.
Are you sure you don't want me to help you? I'd love to spend the day working with you. I think it'd be really fun.
I don't really need you, but maybe you could help out if you really want to. But I don't want you to do too much. Maybe you could help out when it's really busy and then go home when you're tired.
That sounds like a good idea. I could get some experience of what it's like to own a restaurant. Maybe in the future I could open one myself. You have such a great reputation. I think I could learn a lot from you. If I was here working with you, I don't think I'd need to rest. I could work as long as you do. I'd be really motivated to do a good job, especially knowing what you can get up to all on your own.
You are a lovely girl, aren't you? I'm so lucky to have a daughter-in-law like you. It really is nice for me.
I'm glad to hear that you're happy with me. It makes me feel better to know that.
Are you two really enjoying this? You think this is fun? I am so tired I could literally die right now, and there are still so many customers outside waiting to come in.
Really? More customers? That's great to hear. The business really is doing well. How lucky you are.
That's right, don't listen to him. The business is doing really well and I'm happy about it. So, do you have any experience working in a restaurant? I'd much rather employ someone who knew what they were doing.
I don't actually, but I'm really eager to learn. I'll work my hardest and do my best. I want to learn.
That's good to hear. You're young, so you should be able to put up with this hard work. It really shouldn't be too much for you. Working in a restaurant really isn't easy. It can be hard work, especially when it gets busy. There can be so many customers at times, and there's great pressure to get everything done quickly. If you don't, then customers get angry and they don't come back.
Don't worry, I'll be able to handle it. I've got a child, so I need the money. I can put up with stress. You've got a child? You're You're so young.
No, not married. I have to work to look after the baby. He goes to childcare and I go to work.
Oh, really? If you work here, then I'll be working with you. I think that'll be fine, don't you?
Do you think you two will be up to the challenge? It's hard work and it's gonna get harder in the future. We're getting more and more customers as time goes by, and I only expect this trend to continue in the future.
I'm sure I'll be able to cope. I can take anything life throws at me, even working in a busy restaurant. I'm good at making friends, so I'm sure I'll have no problems dealing with the customers. Even if they're a little rude at times, I can just give them a smile and get on with it.
Okay, I'm convinced. I think you know what you're doing. You can come and work here with us.
Really? Thanks so much for giving me this chance. I know I won't let you down.
Great, I'm happy too. I can't wait for us to start working together. You'll be working here with my husband too. I know we're gonna have a good time.
Yes, hi there. I'm sure we're gonna work well together.
Hi! Wow, it's so nice to have a whole family working in the same place. There must be a really nice atmosphere. I really hope I can fit in with you guys and contribute as best as I can.
Let's hope that happens.
I think you're gonna get along great here. You seem to be someone who makes new friends easily.
I think so too. If I do something wrong, then please feel free to let me know. I want to learn and do my best.
Where is Holly?
I don't know. She didn't say anything, but she's gone and disappeared. I think she had to do something, but I'm not sure what it was.
She always seems to be gone at the same time as Kevin. They're not around when I need them.
Sorry, I'm here now. I got here as quick as I could. Sorry I was late.
Where have you been? We were wondering what you were doing.
Sorry, it was my fault. I was with her. There was something urgent to be done at the bank, so we went together to get it done. The bank was really busy. There were a lot of people there, so it took us a long time to get it all done.
Really? The bank?
Why did you have to go together? You were supposed to be here at work.
It wasn't that long. We went in the car, so we didn't think it was going to take a long time. I'm really sorry about it. I didn't mean to be late.
From now on, don't go off like that together. If something takes a long time, then at least one of you will be here to work.
Sorry, Mother. Didn't mean to take so long. It's a lesson for the future. We won't make the same mistake again.
Yes, very sorry. Anyway, we're here now, so what should I do? What about the dishes?
Tomorrow is our day off, so I thought maybe we could go away and do something. What do you think? I was thinking we could go to a nice restaurant or something. Is there any place you had in mind? My friends are always boasting about things they've done and places they've been. I get jealous and want to do something myself. I think it's natural to want to experience the world outside. Now that we have some time, it'll be great for us to do something together.
Tomorrow? I can't make it. I have something to do. Oh, sorry to let you down, but I don't think I'll be able to change my plans. And try to not be jealous of your friends when you see them going somewhere.
Something to do? What is it? I thought you'd be free to spend some time with me. Such a shame. You're always busy. What am I going to do by myself on a day off? I was hoping we can have fun.
I'm going fishing with my friends. It's an old friend I met a few years ago. He has a small hut in the countryside by a lake. We go there and talk and fish. He likes it because he can get away from his wife for a while.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought you might prefer to be with me.
Oh, sorry about that. It was the day off. I thought that you'd want to stay at home resting, so I agreed to go. I didn't realize you wanted us to go out somewhere.
Okay, if you're busy, then what can I do? I can't keep you and your friends apart, can I? I guess I'll go out with your mother on my way. It might be nice, actually. We can have some girl talk.
What are you thinking about?
Not sure yet. I'll look online later and see if there's any nice places to go.
Well, let me know when you decide.
Why? You're not going to come with us, so why do you need to know? We can go wherever we want to.
I just want to know, that's all. Isn't it normal to communicate these things to your husband? Anyhow, I'm tired now, so I think I'll go to bed.
Oh, you're tired? What did you do today? Or do you need to get up early tomorrow?
I didn't do anything special today, just the usual. I don't have to get up that early, but I don't want to be tired during our fishing trip.
Is fishing really that tiring? Don't you just sit there and wait for fish to come along?
It takes great mental concentration, actually, and if I'm tired, then I just won't enjoy it.
Well, if you insist, I'll just have to take your word for it. It's not something I'd ever try myself.
Then don't try, leave it to me. Anyway, I have to sleep now. Good night.
Are you happy about our big day out? I know we're gonna have a fun time.
I spend every day in that restaurant making food. It'll be nice to get away and do something new. Eat something someone else cooked for a change. Business might be good, but it certainly makes me tired. It'll be nice to get out and relax somewhere.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way. I like working at the restaurant, but it'll be nice to have a change of scenery. I don't know if we'll be able to find a quiet place, though. There's so many people out and about these days.
I think there might be a lot of young couples having a romantic date together.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Wait, I can see someone. Who is that?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's Kevin and Holly. What are they doing together?
What are you two doing?
Oh, what are you two doing here?
Why are you two here together? You told me you were going fishing with your friend. Is this your friend? Why is Holly here? What's going on?
Oh, didn't he tell you about this? I thought you all knew.
I hope there's a good explanation for this. I knew there was something going on between you two. I had been suspicious for a long time, but I didn't realize you were coming out and secretly meeting each other like this.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? You mean there is something going on between you two? I can't believe it.
Oh my lord. How did this happen? I feel weak.
Are you okay? You look sick.
Mother!
Oh no, quick, call an ambulance.
Where am I? What happened to me?
Are you okay? You're at Fairview Hospital. They said I could see you in a while. They're gonna come check up on you soon.
What happened? Is everything okay? I can't remember. I was talking to you and now I'm here lying down. What happened to me?
You fainted. It's so lucky that you didn't get badly hurt. You could have really hit your head when you fell down. Just stay there and rest. Don't try to move and certainly don't try to stand up. I think you need more time to recover. I'll go and tell the nurse that you've woken up. Maybe there's something they want to talk to you about now.
What about Kevin? Where is he? I can remember what we were talking about. We need to talk to him.
I don't know where he is. He's gone somewhere and he won't answer his phone. I've tried to reach him, but the phone keeps sending me to his voicemail.
He's not answering his phone. Why is he doing that? Is he hiding? How can he be like this after all the trouble he's caused? Did he come with you to the hospital? He should be here right now to make sure I'm okay.
When the ambulance came, there wasn't enough room for him in the ambulance. I've sent him a message telling him where the hospital is, but he hasn't arrived here yet. I've been waiting for a while now, but I haven't heard anything back from him.
Unbelievable. How can he treat me like this? I suppose he's run off somewhere to be with that girl.
I don't know. I don't know what to do now. How could he do that to me? I feel like I could cry.
Don't cry. Try not to let it hurt you too much. It wasn't your fault that this happened. You didn't do anything wrong. It's my fault. I should be ashamed. I raised him properly. I thought he was better than this, but he obviously isn't. I'm sorry, I really am.
Mother, I'm back. I hope you're doing well. Holly and I brought a cute surprise with us.
You're here? You're crazy. Where have you been? Do you think you can just walk in like this? You ran off and now you just think you can come back without any trouble?
Mother, why are you being like this? I'm your son. You can't just get rid of me like this.
Hi there, I'm here too. We also brought our son Cameron.
A baby? You had a baby together. You stole another woman's husband and then had a baby together. Who would do such a thing? I don't want anything to do with you people. I don't care if you had a child together. Don't try to get me involved.
Look, it's your grandchild. How can you refuse him? We may have had our difficulties in the past, but we can get over it. You can't be angry at someone forever. Now that we have a child together, I'm hoping that you can forgive us for what we did in the past.
Don't you feel ashamed about what you did? How can you ever show your face in public again? What kind of a child wants to be born under these conditions? How will he feel when he grows up and learns what happened? Did you come here to make me feel even worse about all this? Are you trying to cause more trouble?
Please, don't be so stubborn. We can move on from those bad times. I believe it.
Mother, please be more tolerant to us. Please don't be so cold. We know we did wrong, but you can also move on from these things. Turn over a new leaf and start life again. The baby is so cute. I know you'll love him.
So, this is where you've been, having a child with her. You cheated on me and then walked out? You never told me where you were going and you never contacted me? I tried time and time again to get in touch with you, but I couldn't. Now you just appear with this child? You think I'm gonna forget about all that you did and forgive you? Think again.
I know I may have hurt you in the past. I thought that you might be over it by now. You might have moved on and found someone new. I've actually come back because I want to have a formal divorce with you. We need to get it over with once and for all. What do you think? Will you accept this? I think it'll be mutually beneficial for the both of us.
You've come back for that reason. You want to have a divorce so you can make your affair seem more legitimate. You've only come back to try and help yourself. You don't care about us.
Mother, this child is your grandson. You have to accept this. But there is one more thing that we need to go through. We need to get a formal divorce. I have the papers here already. All you need to do is sign, and then I can get on with the rest of it. I think we already effectively are divorced, so it shouldn't really be much of a problem for you.
You ran off with her and never even told us where you were, and now you just come back here and demand a divorce? Do you not even realize how cruel you've been to other people? Do you really only think about yourself? I didn't even realize this world had people like you, and to think that we are married. How did I not realize?
You don't have to agree to this divorce if you don't want to. Don't let him push you around. If he's back, there must be a reason he needs this divorce done. Don't agree to anything without talking to a lawyer. You don't need to make things easy for him. If I was you, then I'd demand a big payout in exchange for my cooperation. I know he's my son, but I'm not going to side with him. He deserves everything he gets. Why would anyone accept your demands after what you did? How could anyone forgive you?
Mother, when are you going to learn not to hate? You're only going to make this situation a whole lot worse than it already is. I was hoping we could all agree and find a way out of this, but it seems some people want to live in the past. Please, forget about the guy that I used to be. Please forgive me for the wrongs I did. I'm a changed person, and I want to start again in life. Don't you believe in forgiveness? Don't you believe that people can change and become better versions of themselves?
You have hurt so many people and brought shame to our family. Having a child with her is only making it worse. You haven't changed. You're the selfish man you always were. I want you to leave and never come back. You are not welcome here anymore.
Mother, please.
Please forgive us. We want to start a new life and we need your approval.
What's wrong with you, Mother? How can you be so set in your ways?
Why would anyone accept your demands? What were you expecting?
I'm sorry about it. I know I've hurt you. I know you feel ashamed about what happened. But at some point, you have to move on and forgive people.
Go ahead and get divorced then. This could be the end of it and we'll never have to see each other again. I plan to close this restaurant anyway. I'll move away and you'll never find me again.
Why are you moving? Where are you going?
I just have plans to move on to a better location and open a larger restaurant. I've been thinking about it for a while. Business has been good here, but I think I can do better elsewhere.
You're just gonna leave and not tell us where you're going? I'll be really unhappy if you do that.
Why should I consider you in my plans? You know what you did in the past. Why can't I be the same now? You ran away and didn't contact us for 2 whole years. Why should I let you know my plans? The man who cheated on his wife and then had a child with another woman. You really are a disgrace.
What if you sell the restaurant? How will you be able to afford to live? Are you just gonna leave me to look after myself like this? I have a child now. Wouldn't it be a good idea if you gave us some money to help pay for the child? He is your grandson. I know you've got a lot of money. I think you've probably saved a lot with this restaurant. I know business has been good.
I do have a lot of money, yes. I'm a good businesswoman and I did well in life. But why should I give any money to you? Why do you deserve it? I think you should be able to look after yourself by now. What about your girlfriend? Can't she get a job to pay for this? I've got enough for myself, but I don't think I can help you out. If you want any money from me, then you need to do something for me.
Wow, you're rich. I didn't even realize. It looks like I chose the right man.
Stop talking. I need to go to the hospital now, so this conversation has to end.
Why do you need to go there? Are you okay? I hope you're not in pain.
I've got early stage dementia, so I have to go and see a specialist at the hospital.
Dementia? Really? Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that.
Don't panic and keep this information to yourself. I don't want people talking about it. It's early stage now, so it's not really a big problem. It might get worse in the future, but we don't know how bad or how quickly yet. I'm hoping it won't be too quick, but you can never be sure. This is why I'm moving. I want to live in a nicer place. I'll also find a manager to run the restaurant for me. I won't be directly involved. I've been told I need to write my will now. It's not a good idea to do it later because of this illness. I've made up my mind about what will happen to my wealth after I die. You will be getting none of it. You committed a sin that can never be forgiven. Instead, I'm giving all of my money to your wife, Lola. She deserves it more than you.
Why are you going to do that? I wish you'd reconsider. I have your grandson here and he needs it. Also, I could look after you if you start to forget things. I can act as a nurse and helper. I know I'd be good at it.
That's right, Mother. If you get sick, it's only right that your children look after you. You know we could do a good job of caring for you.
We could move soon to this place you want to live at. It'd be so nice if we could all live together.
All right, let me think about it and get back to you. I've got something to tell you.
What is it? I'm always here when you have something to tell me.
What if I stopped running this restaurant? Do you think you'd be able to do it? I've been thinking for a while that I'm getting too old for this and I'd like someone to take over. You've worked here for a long time now and you really know what you're doing. I'd hate to leave this to someone who would then go on to mess everything up. Do you think you'd be up to the task?
You want me to take over management? Are you sure? I've been working here for a while, but I really don't know if I'd be up to running this place myself. What if it all goes wrong? I don't want to ruin a good business.
I might have to go and live with my son. It's something I can't avoid. I'm getting older and I need someone to look after me.
Go and live with him? I thought you didn't want to see him again. I was so happy working with you. I thought we had a really nice time together. I'd be so sad if you went off with him. You know, I'll never talk to him again, and if you're with him, then I'll never see you again either. How could I live without you? I'd feel like I lost something so close to me. I will get a divorce with him eventually, but I don't want to separate from you. I still want you to be in my life.
I'm sorry. I really am. You'll be able to live well if you become manager of this restaurant. You can make a lot of money here and you won't even need me. I want to make sure you'll be all right without me.
Samantha, what's going on? Are you sick? You know you can tell me if there's a problem. I don't understand why you'd suddenly move in with Kevin and Holly. You were so upset about what they did.
Oh, honey, I guess I just realized with age that I'm going to be a burden to someone, and I'd rather that not be you.
A burden? What are you even talking about? You're the toughest, smartest woman I know.
Thank you for that, but even the toughest and smartest of them all would eventually age and need help.
But you're only 60. I understand you wanting to cut down on working hours, but living with them? I just can't understand that. You know, I'll never see you if you live with them.
I know, dear. I love you, but they're my family. I appreciate everything you did for me, especially after Kevin left. That's why I want to give you my restaurant, so you can survive on your own. Take good care of it. It's full of memories.
Samantha, I don't know what to say. You're like a real mother to me. But at the same time, if you want to be taken care of by your son, I don't want to stop you. I would love to manage the restaurant. I'll run it exactly the way you did.
Thank you, Lola. I've already gotten my lawyer to write up the documents. He has all my business records, too. So if you have any problems, you can contact him for all of that. His name is Mike. He's trustworthy.
So it was already decided? Are you not coming in already starting tomorrow? The customers are going to want to say goodbye to you.
I've already said my goodbyes to the longtime regulars. Other than that, I don't want a big farewell party or anything.
Really? I would have organized something small for you. I can't help but feel like I'm the last to know about your plans.
I couldn't bear to say goodbye to your face. I didn't know if I could keep my feelings in check. I'm going to miss you, dear. Thank you for everything.
Wait, Samantha? You're not going to come see me before you move?
It's too hard. I did hug you extra tight when I left today.
I noticed. I didn't know it was going to be our last hug, though.
Stop crying, Lola. You're going to be all right. My regulars are also going to be looking after you after I'm gone. We all love you very much.
Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll miss you, but I respect your decisions.
I'm going to enjoy my retirement. It's supposed to be a happy occasion. Make sure you hire someone and take some time off for yourself. Take care of yourself. I love you.
I love you too, Samantha.
Where is the food? What's taking you so long? Why can't you do anything right?
Do you have to be so aggressive every time I make the smallest of mistakes? I didn't realize it was going to be so difficult looking after an old person. If I had known, then I never would have agreed to this.
Hurry up and bring me some food.
You just ate some food. Do you really want more? If you're still hungry, then go and have some more bread. There's some in the bread bin ready for you. I'm not cooking any more food. I'm not just going to do whatever you want.
Do it now. I can't wait any longer. How can you be so useless? I ask you to do things and it takes you hours. Hurry up.
I can't take this anymore. You're driving me insane. I can barely live. I don't know how I'm going to go on like this. I've had enough and I can't take it anymore. We are getting divorced. That may sound drastic, but I've reached my breaking point and I'm not going to change my mind. We need a divorce and we need one as soon as possible.
Why? Divorce? Can't we work things out? Oh, don't be so rash.
I can't stand your mother. I can't go on living with her. All she does is abuse me and call me names. Why should I accept this?
What did she do wrong this time? I'm sure she's not that bad. Can't you just turn the other cheek?
She insulted me again. It keeps getting worse and worse each time. I think she enjoys making me angry. Every time I can see she wants a reaction from me. She enjoys hurting my feelings. She just throws all kinds of insults at me no matter what I do. I am so stressed out all the time.
I'm sorry about that, I really am. But there's not a lot that I can do about it. She's sick. Can't you just forgive her? Oh, she might be a bit moody at times, but she's really not that bad. I think you can get used to it. Besides, she really helps us out financially. We should tolerate her shortcomings since we need her.
What if she starts to tell people about how we met? What if she tells people about the circumstances under which our child was born? What will people say? What kind of effect will this have on our child? She might tell everyone that I stole you from another woman. I'd have to live in shame. I heard her talking about this stuff to the nurse today. What if the nurse tells other people about it?
Don't worry, nurses have to keep these things private. They're not allowed to tell anyone. Also, they probably don't live around here. Have you ever seen them? We don't have any mutual friends. Finally, who's gonna believe an old woman with dementia anyway? They'll just think that she's making things up. If people ask, we can just say that she has dementia and she's going a bit crazy. I'm sure people will understand.
She even showed the nurses photos of you and Lola. They might believe her. If things keep going on like this, then I'll be the first person to die. The stress is killing me, and it's only gonna get worse when people find out about our past. If I leave you now, then I can get away from that woman and you'll have to pay me child support.
You just want to leave me like that? After all this time? I sacrificed so much to be with you, don't forget it. We begged my mother to live with us because we needed the money, and now you're just gonna walk away? Is there something that you're not being honest about? Something going on behind the scenes? What is it? Another man? Oh, I always suspected you. I might have been a bit crazy dating you like I did. I was always worried you might run off with another man. Is that what this is? Don't play with me, be honest.
Don't throw baseless accusations at me. It seems you're a little bit insecure about yourself. It's all because of your mother and nothing else. I'm an honest woman, I wouldn't lie. Remember, it was you who left your wife for me and not the other way around. I think you're kind of possessive. You got jealous and you don't want to let go. We need a divorce right now. I don't care if I don't get any money from your mother when she dies. You can have it all for yourself. I'm not caring for that awful woman anymore. You can do it yourself.
Get me some food, girl, and hurry up with it. I'm hungry. What are you playing at? Get it done now.
Did you see the results of the blood type test that Cameron got at the doctor's? It says he's B positive, but how does that work? I'm type A and you're type O, right? Doesn't that mean he should be type A or O?
I thought blood types can't be checked until the kid is older. It can be a false result or something.
The doctor said 5 is old enough. You have to tell me the truth, Holly. I can't take it anymore. You've caused all the problems in my life.
What's wrong with you? Don't try and dump your mistakes onto me. Be a man and accept responsibility.
I lost all my family. I lost everything. What can I do? I submitted the divorce papers you gave me. It's done. We're done. Everything is finished. Is Cameron even mine?
What on earth are you talking about? Where did all this come from?
Did you just want my mother's money? Is that what you were after? It was fraudulent divorce. I should take you to court and sue. I am gonna be bankrupt because of you.
I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you blaming me? I'm sorry about what happened. I didn't do it on purpose.
You know what you did.
Where are you? How much have you drunk? Say something. Talk to me.
Hello?
I'm trying to contact someone who knows Kevin Summers. Do you know this man? There's something urgent I need to talk to you about.
Yes, I know him. Who is this? What's happened?
I'm calling on behalf of the police. Kevin was involved in an accident. He's currently in the emergency room. It seems as though he was drunk at the time of the crash.
Oh no. Which hospital is it? I'll come at once. What happened exactly?
He's in Central Hospital in the downtown area. It seems he was driving his car and went through a red light. He crashed into another vehicle before ending up on the side of the road. Some people tried to help him at the scene, but he wasn't being cooperative. Some people thought he was dazed by the crash, but we deal with this kind of thing all the time, and so we suspected he was drunk. He lost consciousness just before the ambulance arrived to take him to the hospital. He's in a very serious condition right now. You might want to pray for him. If you come to the hospital, it might do some good, but I can't promise he'll wake up again. You should prepare yourself psychologically for the worst.
Oh no. It sounds really bad. I'll get down there as soon as I can.
Hello, Lola. I hope you're doing okay. I have some news for you. Some of it is a sensitive matter. Samantha passed away in her sleep last night. I'm the executor of her will. I'm to transfer 100% of her estate after the required taxes and fees involved. This would have been a straightforward affair, but some complications arose because of your ex-husband passing away a few months ago. In light of this, all of the assets of Samantha are due to be passed on to you.
You mean Samantha has died?
I'm sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. Yes, Samantha had a heart attack in bed last night and passed away quickly. I was hoping someone had informed you of her passing by now.
No, I don't have any mutual friends anymore. I haven't talked to any of her family in so long. I can't believe it. I'm heartbroken. I didn't think it would happen so soon. I'll never see her again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get emotional. She was still young. Was she sick? I had a feeling she had cancer or something, and that's why she left me with the restaurant?
She had dementia before she died. In her latter years, she wasn't herself anymore. I'm really sorry to tell you this.
Dementia? I didn't even know about that.
Yes, but before she was too ill to handle the paperwork, she came into the office to get her finances in order. She decided to leave everything to you. She came to our office and wrote a will. It's been in my safe for 2 years now.
I can't believe this. You didn't tell me of any of this when I signed the papers for the restaurant.
She didn't want you to know until she passed. She was a very strong-willed woman. I wouldn't dare go against her wishes.
When I divorced Kevin, Samantha said she won't be seeing me anymore. It was hard for me to take. I really hoped I would be able to see her one last time.
It seems like she really cared for you. She told us that she trusted you more than she trusted her own son. She really wanted to help you after she passed away. She must have been very close.
What about the other girl? His ex-wife? Is she gonna get anything? He has a child too.
Actually, he doesn't. It turns out that boy, Cameron, wasn't Kevin's biological son. This pushed him to divorce, and he was out drinking the day after handing in the papers. The people that were at the bar told the police that he was all worked up about being used to raise a kid that wasn't even his for 5 years. Some even wondered if the accident was actually a suicide.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. We didn't end on good terms, but he didn't deserve all this. I can't imagine what he was going through finding out the child he believed was his isn't actually his own. I'm sorry. I'm sure you have legal issues to discuss with me. Kevin and I have nothing to do with each other anymore, so we can just talk about Samantha. To be honest, I'm not so surprised she did any of this. Not telling me she had dementia, refusing to see me, leaving me her estate. She was really an incredible woman.
Yes, I share that sentiment. There is actually something I need to add. Kevin's will was voided when the divorce was official, so I was charged with making the appropriate arrangements. As his only living family member, Samantha inherited Kevin's estate, and you'll be inheriting their combined estate.
Oh, I guess I understand. Knowing Kevin, he probably didn't have much in the way of savings. I'll come over and sign whatever you need.
Actually, it turns out that Kevin had withdrawn almost $80,000 from Samantha's account and stashed it in his name. The inheritance you're getting from her is from a separate account she set up before moving in with Kevin and Holly. The account she gave access to was basically empty. Samantha knew that this would happen, so she arranged everything on her side, but she couldn't have planned this.
You mean her getting the money stolen from her back? I wonder if she knew. What a win for her.
Maybe she wasn't well enough to understand exactly what happened, but I'm sure she's laughing it up in heaven now.
I'm sure of it. She was a big believer in people getting what they deserve. Mostly she was generous because she thought good people deserve to have good happen to them.
Oh, she was such a sweet woman, except for when it came to Holly. She really despised that woman.
I thought so, but she still chose to live with them in the end. That's what I never understood. She could have stayed in a care facility with her money. She knew they were going to spend her money.
I believe she was pretty demanding of Holly as a caretaker. Her dementia became rapidly worse and she was difficult to deal with. I don't know for sure, but I think Samantha knew what she was doing, at least in the beginning. On the other hand, maybe she wanted to not feel bad about her lapses.
It sounds like both could be a possibility. In any case, Holly's not going to be happy about this. I'm sure she expected to be getting some money from all this. Are you sure everything is clear and I won't have any disputes? I'm pretty busy with work.
You are absolutely safe legally. There's nothing anybody can dispute.
Okay, thank you for all your help.
I haven't told you how much you were left. It's a total of $3.2 million.
What? M. Like, million.
Yes, she had a lot of money saved up. She was a workaholic and never really spent any money on herself.
$3.2 million. I don't know what I'm going to do with that kind of money.
She left you a letter as well. She wanted me to hand it to you personally when you got access to her money.
Oh, well, that's probably the last bit of advice she has for me. I'd like to see the letter. When can I come in?
How's Monday at 9 a.m.? We'll get this done quickly.
I suppose I can miss the morning shift. I'll see you then. Again, thank you for everything.
You sneaky thief! I heard what you did. You can't get away with this. I can't believe you do this to me. A widow with a child? Kevin's money should go to me and Cameron. Answer me, you snake. Give me back my money.
Hello, Holly. It's been a long time. I'm going to be straightforward here. I'm not giving you a dime. Have you forgotten what's happened between us over the years? Why would I give you any money?
This is money that was supposed to be for Cameron. Don't you feel bad for stealing from a child?
First of all, I'm not stealing anything. My lawyer confirmed everything with me, and I've already signed all the paperwork. It's all done, so there's no use threatening to sue me or anything like that.
You are a thief! Who do you think took care of that crazy old lady when she was sick? Kevin was my husband. Cameron doesn't have a father anymore. What am I supposed to do?
I realize your conundrum, but really, he has a father, doesn't he? How about you try getting some money out of him?
What? Who did you hear that from?
I knew you were scum when you stole my husband and ran away with him. You had me fooled with the sweet innocent single mother act, but this? I want nothing to do with you. You are a truly horrible human being. I'm glad Samantha got the last laugh in all this.
What are you talking about?
She planned everything. She made sure I got a restaurant and the bulk of her savings, and got you to be her caregiver when she was sick.
Right? But Kevin's money has nothing to do with that.
You two stole it from her, so it's only fair she gets it back. The timing was uncanny, though. His passing away right after signing the divorce papers? I had no idea about that. In fact, I had no idea about any of this, and heard about it when Samantha passed.
You're a heartless monster. You know that? This is all so unfair.
On the contrary, I think you got served what you deserve. Ice cold by Samantha. Goodbye, Holly. Holly tried contacting a lawyer and making a fuss, but it didn't work. Mike was right. Everything was clearly stated, and there was no way Holly could fight anything. I'm still getting over Samantha's passing, even though I haven't seen her in years. I feel such a sense of loss knowing she isn't in this world anymore. She was far too young to pass, but in a way I admire how she chose to live her last years. She must have had her convictions and reasons. Her letter was a heartfelt goodbye, but also included a stern reminder to take time for myself and enjoy life while I can. I've decided to take her last advice seriously and go on a 3-month cruise around the world. The restaurant is going well, and my staff is reliable enough now that I can actually have some freedom now. I wish I could take Samantha. I'm truly grateful for everything she's done for me. I'm sure she's having a good chuckle seeing her plans unfold perfectly. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.